Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm your host D-Day, bringing you some more Minecraft All the Mods 9. So as you can see right here, my base has gotten kind of sloppy. We are going to be expanding it in that direction. And today what we're going to be working on is we're finally getting into AE2. I know it's been a while. I've been having fun with bees. And even though we're getting into applied energistics, I'm still going to be doing bees. So we're going to be breeding the silicone bee, and we're definitely going to breed the sky steel bee, because that's new for applied energistics. And before I chop away the back end over there, let's head this way to where we have chunk loaded our meteorites. What's funny is we need to make the charger to make the meteorite compass, and to make the charger we need to have Certus, which means we have to find a meteorite. So I don't know how that works, but luckily for us, the meteorite, it is easy to find. You just have to look on your mini map for these craters. We did mine this one out earlier because what I wanted to do is I wanted to chunk load this guy, which my idea did work. We left the flawless ones here because we can't move them. And here, let's see, we have Fortune 8 on this pick. So here we can break these guys and harvest all of the Certus that we have gotten so far from here. I gotta watch out because the efficiency on this pick is a little bit ridiculous. I am getting to a point where like max efficiency is not a good idea, because if I mine up this flawless, I'm gonna be very upset. See, like I mined up that Certus by accident that was right here, which is fine. You know, it's useless. It's just regular Certus, but still, I'd rather not accidentally mine up something I don't want to mine up. See, like I clicked and it shredded behind it as well. Ugh. And I didn't even realize there's a flawed budding one under it. So by getting rid of the Certus pieces on the left and right, no, I guess not. I think the flawless one's gonna grow. Maybe. I don't know. Can they both take up the same block space? Oh, cool. We can switch between GregTech or Certus from applied energistics. So let's just go ahead and break this up. We got some Certus. We have some dust. We already made the charger and the inscriber from a previous episode. But now we can finally break this mysterious cube here. And boo, yeah, we have the inscribers we need. Inscriber, silicone, engineering, calculation, and inscriber. And I believe we can, yeah, we can make more logic presses with blocks of iron. So we can duplicate these now as well. I'm going to leave this area here chunk loaded. We don't need this stuff, but I'm kind of curious to see how it works in the future with how to move these flawless ones. I'm curious about that, of course. We have a bee for the Certus quartz. It makes us the crystal and the dust, so we don't need to deal with automating the flawless budding crystals. But this is pretty fun. We can make a wrench, of course, an energy acceptor. We've already made the inscriber and the charger. The recipes are really simple. So we have sticky pistons is the hardest thing to make with the inscriber. What's cool is these inscribers, you can put 4 of them together and you can make an extended inscriber, which can craft 4 items at a time. And I originally thought, oh, well, I mean, I like having all of my processors being separate, and not that I make all of the processors with one device. I'm okay with having 3 rows. But then I thought, well, I can make all of these 4 inscribers, make processors 4 times faster. So that makes a lot more sense. So I'm going to make more extended inscribers so that we can make processors 4 times faster. So I'm still going to have the same amount of rows per processor, just 4 times faster, which sounds really good. But yeah, I think this is silly. Like, we have to make the meteorite compass, which we already found a meteorite. I'm hoping that the meteorite compass looks for mysterious cubes instead of the meteor like hole itself, but I guess like we need to put a compass in a charger to make the meteor compass. But to, let's see, I guess, yeah, we could have gone, what is it, the vibration chamber? The vibration chamber from Applied Energistics. See, it requires a fluix crystal and an energy acceptor, which requires quartz glass, which requires Certus quartz. So yeah, to charge within the mod, we would need to find the meteor before making the charger. Because the fluix crystals requires charged Certus quartz, right? And to charge it, you need the charger. So you can't power it with its own power source until you find the meteorite in the first place. It's kind of like a little bit of a whoops. So let's go downstairs real quick and let's see what the bees are doing. We should have more than enough more than enough Certus quartz. Yep, so let's just grab some of these. We can grab some of our fluix crystals, some of our Certus. Yeah, we're good. We got bees. So since we have fluix and Certus, let's go ahead and make ourselves our silicone bee. We need our nomad bee and our reed bee for this. And we have Cree bee, reed bee. Yep. So we have high and normal. Okay. All right. Bee casing, petal, petal. And let's go ahead. Silicone bee. Very exciting. There we go. We got our silicone bee as child. So let's go ahead and toss it in here with some honey treats so we can go ahead and start growing that silicone bee. And then I have one extra side project that I want to work on. We figured out how to pump out the very high productivity as well as the strong endurance. I found out the obsidian bee was a great choice for endurance strong. We want to start working towards weather tolerance as well as behavior, because I learned that diurnal means they only produce during the day. Nocturnal, of course, everybody knows, only produces during the night. So we need to get the weather tolerance to any, and we need to get the behavior to meta-urnal so that it produces during the day and during the night. So let's go ahead and clear out all of the obsidian bees that we've gathered in here, and we will start working towards the sky steel bee, which requires the spawn egg to be sky steel with the spatial bee thrown in lava. So that sounds a little bit precarious, but we need spatial bee spawn eggs for that. And we've learned how to make spawn eggs in the previous episode. We're going to, of course, make a spatial bee with very high productivity as well as strong endurance. And we're going to switch out the obsidian bees and start breeding ourselves some spatial bees. And then I did mention it last episode, we did figure out that if we put quarry bees inside of a hive with a simulator, meaning they don't come out, whatever we put on the feeding slab is going to be the block that they produce. So we had some obsidian bees raid this place, but these quarry bees have been gathering us skystone for Applied Energistics as well. All right, so let's smoosh some of these obsidian bees that we have too many of. We can get some more of the, what's it called, the gene samples going. And then we can feed our spatial bee some of these treats. All right, so gene sample diurnal. We have gene sample of strong and very high. So we want these two. Let's go ahead and combine these with the honey treats. So strong and very high. Let's see, let's put them all together. We have our spatial bee. And we have, let's see, oh cool, they come up to you for the treat. There we go, and there we go, and got you back. Productivity very high, endurance strong. The behavior is it only makes product during the day, and it does not make product when it's raining. So we're going to work on that. But first, we're going to set this guy up just like the obsidian bees that we had. We're going to set him up downstairs so that we can start creating more of them with the baby upgrade, as well as letting them grow to adult and being caught with the upgrade not baby all of them will be caught with the bee cage in here. So simulator upgrade, spatial bee is now inside with very high productivity. Okay, we need to switch out the obsidian, of course, with Certus. Let's go ahead and make that Certus quartz block. Nice, there's two different kinds. Let's use the applied Energistics. Put that guy here. Now the bee will start producing and it won't leave because of the simulator upgrade. Nice, it's got the stats we want, so we can squish future spatial bees for even more of the productivity upgrades and the endurance upgrades. And we can get the gene sample for the spatial bee so that we can make the spatial bee spawn egg. Perfect. We're going to let this AFK here because we have a lot of work to do upstairs. It is nighttime again. I want to set up some bees and then spend a lot of time chopping this area out so that we can expand our base and get ready for our AE controller. All right, so I'm going to use 7 of these strong endurance types because that determines how many hearts these guys have. Oh, they don't stack. Okay, so we're going to have to bring these guys out one at a time and feed them. Let's see. Let's put this like this. So, skeletal bee, let's feed you. I hope you got it, right? Did you? Let me see. Endurance strong. So yeah, that guy got it. Just making sure, because I don't want to waste these. Skeletal bee, and here you go. Guess they don't get the particle effect. That's why it was kind of weird for me. But yeah, you can see their hearts are just extended to 10. Alright, so endurance, strong, strong, strong on all of these skeletal bees, which is pretty cool because these skeletal bees, they're also, all of them have behavior nocturnal. And from what I've read on the internet, the bee progression is diurnal to nocturnal to metaurnal. Alright, so we have our skeletal bees ready. They're behavior nocturnal. We have 7 leads and 7 fences, of course. So this is ready for us, and we have the treats to heal them up. We are going to hook them up at nighttime. It is daytime now, so I'm going to start working on the base. And we can come right back when it's nighttime, and I'll put these guys on fence posts for you guys to see. Alright, guys, looks like it's finally nighttime. So let me take a break from destroying all of this back part for our new base. And let's... Oops, I broke into this part. I'll have to fix that. Whoops. But let's go ahead and set up our bees now that it says it's nighttime. We'll drop these off. We need this. We need this. And of course, we need our bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I'm going to do this one at a time because I do have to lead them. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And now let's go you. Attach you here. And how are you on life? Yeah, you need some more. Okay, only 1 to bring them all the way up to 10. All right, let's go number 2. Come here. Here's full life for you. Oh, nice, it's raining. What good luck. You and lead. Ooh, he almost got away from me. Oh, because he was running, making a run for it. All right, feed you. And then you. Got him. Whoop. This might be a little bit tricky. I hope we don't lose any of them. You. Gotcha. Here's some food. Be nice. You. Got him. Food. Let me turn this way. And gotcha, boy. And here's some food so you don't take damage. Cool. Alrighty, so we have our bees now on leads at night while it's raining. It's perfect timing. Alright, my guys, so I have expanded out a little bit more. I'm still gonna doodle around, move stuff, make it look nicer, of course. but we have expanded our base backwards, and we can get ready for our ME controller. So what we left off, of course, was me building, and let's see how our skelly bees are doing. I'm going to pick up one of them and see what their stats are. I think it's been 2 Minecraft nights, and it's only rained once. So let's see. Let's pick one of these dudes up. Can I? Okay, I was about to say, I hope I can pick them up. Look at that. Behavior, metaternal. Okay. And weather tolerance, rain. Sweet. Those are the 2 stats that we need. Weather tolerance, rain, behavior, metaternal. Cool. Endurance, strong. Productivity, we already have on tap. We can add that to the mix, because these skelly bees, they're all going to get squashed. Weather tolerance, none. Bummer. This guy didn't get it. Rain, metaternal, none. None. Okay, that's too bad. They all went metaternal, but only 3 of them got the weather tolerance rain. Bummer. We're gonna have to hook these guys, these 4, back up and let them deal with rain. All right, let's check these. I still had 2 obsidian bees left. I didn't notice they were still in my backpack. Let's hope for some of the rain. If we're lucky, I don't know. Anything could happen, right? We could get a 100% rain with these 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close that. These guys are getting squashed. And let's see what we get. Yep, we got 89% of metaternal. So we're not there yet for the full metaternal. And let's see where we are for the weather tolerance, which is blue. Rain, 66. Okay, so 89 on metaternal and 66% on rain. That's not too bad. So let's check where we're at. We have our silicone bee. And let's see, should we already put stats on these guys, or should we save all of the stats for the very end? I'm thinking. Oh, look at that. It's raining. Perfect. I'm going to let the rain douse these skelly bees, and hopefully we can get rain on all 4 of these guys. If we can get rain, then we can make pretty close to a perfect bee, and then we can start squashing them. So instead of pulling out the bee, let's check on our breeding down here to see if we have... We still only have the 1. Kind of surprised, actually. Maybe because... Oh, it's probably because its behavior is diurnal, and I've been working through the nights. Maybe we should give this guy the behavior metaternal, and then leave this guy to AFK, because we haven't gotten any breeding of this spatial beat just yet. I'm really happy that it's raining, but I don't know how annoying that would be for you guys, for me to do stuff during the rain. So I might just let this happen, or... Oh, look, this guy thinks he's all sneaky. Ocean, ancient city map. How about we just go downstairs and we craft a little bit? So I don't think we can hear the rain here. There are a couple of things that I do want to craft. We have our silicone bee ready, and I wanted to make the Certus wrench. Of course, we don't need to do anything fancy with this guy. We have energy acceptors, so we need glass. Did I pull the glass out of this guy already? All right, got ourselves some glass so we can make some quartz glass. We are on the energy acceptor. We need some quartz glass, and we need the energy acceptor. That's another quest. Does this one flip over? Yeah, it does turn into a flat panel energy acceptor. That's pretty cool. So energy acceptor, I'm not sure if our flux points can plug directly into the machines, but at least now we have the energy acceptor for it. Let's see, use, oh yeah, you need an energy acceptor to make the vibration chamber, but we really don't need a coal generator for this mod. All right, so let's put our energy acceptor down, and then I believe both of these machines, the inscriber and the whatchamacallit, the charger, can get their power from the sides. So let's see, hook up a flex point, let's put it on the back and attach it to the network. There we go. Let's see, are these guys charging up? They are charging. I don't know about the inscriber. The inscriber looks like it has 0. Let's see, maybe when we put something in it, it will work. So we have the charger down. What we need to do is we need to make a goofy compass, right? So we need redstone and iron. We have that. Let's go ahead and grab one piece of redstone, make ourselves a super silly compass. Okay. And then we can charge the compass to turn it into the meteorite. There you go, meteorite compass. And now let's see, where does it point us? It does point us in a different direction than where we were. We're going to be stopped real quick by silicone. So energy cells, we can make the regular one with quartz glass, certus, and fluix dust. So we need to drop fluix crystals into the inscriber. So let's see if we can make this guy work. Yeah, it just needed an item. Cool. For this run, we're going to go with the color pink. So these pink petals do turn into pink dye. We're going to keep the aesthetic going with the cherry grove that we're doing. Let's go quartz fibers. We need the glass that we have. So we'll make pink cables like so. Let's go. Let's make 9. Okay, they do quadruple. So cool. Let's go ahead and just make all of them then. 36 is fine. We got glass cables. Should we make them pink now or pink later? Let's go ahead and use our white will to turn them into fluix cables, and then we'll wrap them, make them pink. Yeah, we'll make them pink. And then let's make 3 of them. Oh, I didn't even notice this. We have ME conduits from Ender.io in here. I do love Ender.io conduits. They all can go into the same block space. The pink ones cannot be combined to turn into dense pink ones. That's kind of annoying. That needs to be changed so that we don't have to dye everything afterwards. So to make dense pink ones, we have to make a bunch of regular fluix ones and then dye it at the very end. I guess the same is true with making pink covered cables, the regular version. There's 8, and there we go. We have 8 of the pink ME dense cables. There we go. Let's go ahead and make some of these pink fluix while we're at it, right? There. We dyed all of them from purple to pink. I like that. Oh man, are you serious? We can't turn the pink ones into smart. Like, we have to make the smart cables first before dyeing them. Let's see, when you wash them, is it 1 bucket each? It's 1 bucket each. Come on, guys. These 2 are just optional quests. I can always do this off camera. Right now, we're sitting on making the processors. We could make the energy cell, but we're going to need a processor to upgrade it to a dense cell. So let's see how our bees are doing now, because I'd really like to get them up and running with the rain upgrade. All right, let's see. Weather tolerance rain. Did you all get it? Double rain. Rain, rain, rain. Yes, they did. Cool. Except for this guy. Don't know why this guy didn't do anything. All right, so let's check and see if we can get a completed rain and a completed meta-nernal. We got 100% rain, guys. Good. And let's see the yellow one. We have 78. Yes, we have 100% meta-ternal, and we have 100% rain. So we're going to put these on our silicone bead real quick. All right, so let's get this guy out. We can make our 2 treats. We have rain 100%, and we have meta-ternal 100%. So spatial bee. Yum, yum, and yum, yum. Good job, buddy. And let's see. Productivity, very high. Weather tolerance, rain. Behavior, meta-eternal. Endurance, strong. And the temper shouldn't matter. Now what's great is if we reproduce this guy like crazy, we can squash all of the extra spatial bees for the spatial bee gene that we need to make the sky steel bee, but also all of the stats, productivity very high, weather tolerance, rain, behavior, meta-eternal. So it doesn't matter if it's raining day or night, they're going to be making product at a very high rate. Now that I'm thinking about it, all of these Minecraft bees, they don't have stats, right? So all of my power gen, I think it stops at night and when it rains. So maybe I should switch out all of the Minecraft bees with some productive bees that can work through the night and in the rain for power. But at least we figured out that the inscriber can't get power directly from the energy acceptor. We had to put some ME glass in between for it to keep getting power. So we're making the Fluix dust. Let's make the silicone the old-fashioned way. We'll just toss in a stack of Certus quartz dust for now. Later on, we'll have the silicone bee making all of our silicone. But here we go. We have a stack of silicone that we can work with. And then maybe I should make some extra inscribers now so that we can work the silicone as well as the gold, the diamonds, and the Certus. I don't know about you guys, but making pistons is one of the most annoying things for me. Let's use aluminum because it gives us 4 at a time. All right, so let's make 3 more and let's combine these. Can inscribers get power through each other? That's the question. Let's see, we have our silicone press. Yes. Let's go ahead and put that in here and let's see, can you? You do get power through the other inscribers. Good. All right, we have engineering, we have logic, and we have calculation. So let's see. The calculation should be Certus, right? Yeah. All right. The engineering should be gold, I believe. Let's grab that, not the spawner. So it is, oh, we also need diamond, right? Which I have in my dank null like crazy. There we go. All right, so which one is this? The engineering should be diamond, right? And then the logic should be gold. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and make these. It's fun to watch these things work. I like that. And yeah, I'm making a bunch of inscribers for right now because I'm keeping them all separate. We can upgrade these guys into the advanced ones at a later time. I looked at the recipe for the extended one and it requires ME storage buses and an ME interface. So we need formation cores, Fluix ducts, logic processors. I would much rather get the ME system up and running for autocrafting, and then we'll just autocraft these guys to make them faster. So this guy will do redstone. We'll grab some of the silicone that we have here. And then let's see, which one did we need first? We need all 3 of the processors, but for the cell, we need a calculation. Okay. Printed, calculation, engineering, and logic. Let's go ahead and make calculation. Very nice. We got logic and we have engineering. Good. Oh yeah, cool. We got the processors and we can make the energy batteries, right? So that we can have a buffer in our Herculean as well as inside of the dense energy cell. We need to make 8 of these dudes. We need Fluix dust, Certus, and quartz glass. 2 crafts of quartz glass, and let's see, do we have enough to make? No, we got 7. What did we run out of? We needed some more Fluix dust. Okay, yeah, we got that. Cool. So let's go ahead and make 1 more of these guys, and we do have the calculation processor already. Nice. So there is our dense energy cell, and now if I hook it up here, is it already full with 1.6 million? It was that instant? That's crazy. Cool. Did it eat it out of here? I think it just straight up ate it. Cool. It moved it. Make sure that we're getting more Fluix crystals going, because as far as I understand, the inscriber is the way to go. Like, We don't get these as a byproduct from a bee. We get the fluix crystal from a bee, but we don't get the dust from a bee. So we can, at some point, get into mystical agriculture and make the fluix dust. But for right now, we're going to have some of our fluix crystals being crushed. Which is a bummer because the spatial bee makes the Certus as well as the dust. The crystal and the dust. So why doesn't the fluix make the crystal and the dust? Wow, the energy card needs a dense energy cell. We're going to skip that for right now. That doesn't seem too interesting. Terminals, of course, we're going to need the crafting terminal, right? We need ME terminal for that. We need illuminated panels for that. Formation cores, logic processors, more logic processors, and more logic processors, and a calculation processor. Okay. All right, let's see what we can create. We need a bunch of these guys. So let's see, annihilation core. We need formation cores, right? And we need a couple of these ME terminals. So let's see. We need quartz glass. Let's do more than one, right? This gives us 3. Yep. And let's turn them into ME terminals. So yeah, we can make 2 of them. We definitely need 2. And then with a crafting terminal, we can turn one of them into our crafting terminal. There we go. We need that one definitely. We need another ME terminal, I know, because of this guy, the ME chest that I never build. So let's see, can we use the pink ones, or do I have to wash these guys now? I have to wash them. It won't let me use the colored cable. That is so silly. I bet a bunch of you guys are saying that I deserve it for picking the color pink, huh? All right, so let's make this goofy ME chest for quest completion. We need to wash another 2. All right, and we have our ME drive. That is one of the quests. Oh, I jumped the gun a little bit. Whoops. We need to make our ME controller. That's pretty exciting. Oh, engineering, skystone block. Yep, that is a wonderful recipe to go with. I love that. So, of course, we need to toss our skystone in and have it cook first before we get our skystone blocks for the ME controller. We got our blocks. We got our ME controller. There we go. And we got credit. So this entire big room, we are going to do something epic. I know every series I end up making my spark plug where it's 7 in a line and I P2P channel all sides down into 1. I'm going to try to make a 7x7 this time. Be exciting. So let's see. I think flux points can plug directly into these guys. Yeah, it doesn't need an energy acceptor. What we could do is we could use a buffer because I think this one only uses 8,000 as an internal buffer. But we definitely need more than that. Pink cable, crafting terminal. Whoa, that's blown out. Can't see anything on it. But we have our crafting terminal, full height. Did not know that they had this many options for it. Sync with JEI search. Nice. I like this. I like that we don't have to select anything. So if I search here, chest. Yep, synchronized. Cool. Bloop. Nice. Found no compatible items. So we need to hook up our inventory to this guy. Let's just put it next to it right quick. It'll use one channel. And of course, we need to fill this guy up with some patterns. So where are we right now? IO port, cell workbench, creating your first pattern. Cool. So we got do we still have logic processors in our inventory? Nice. All right. So let's see. We need a 1K and then we need to turn it into a storage cell, right? So can we? We need more quartz glass. Very cool. And it's now a storage cell. And is that for the quest? That is for the quest. There you go. Nice. So we have some room in it now. And we can get closer to auto crafting is what I would say. Because I'm not building all of this stuff by hand. I am going to set this guy to auto craft. So before we call it an episode, this will just be it up and running. we will check on our bees. Let's see if our spatial bee has reproduced once, because every time it reproduces up to 5 times, it will double the chances of making another bee on return. And no, not yet. All right, you're being a little stingy, buddy. But we can set up the centrifuge again so that it doesn't get stuck on these combs. We'll have to come back when this guy has reproduced and filled this shulker box full of spatial bees with the stats that we want, because we want that very high, that rain tolerance, and that metaternal behavior. All right, guys, so it's been the weekend, and as you can see, I've made a lot of changes over the weekend. It was President's Day weekend, so I had 3 days of just goofing around a little bit. I moved our stuff in here, and I expanded the setup in kind of like a reverse fashion. So instead of having everything facing out, I have everything facing in, and all of these guys now have simulators, baby upgrades, pokey gene samplers, and upgrade speeds in them. They are all full of very high rain tolerant, metaternal, strong spatial bees. So these guys are making bees like crazy, as you can see. On top of that, everything is going into centrifuges and coming in here. These are the gene samples that are coming from the pokey gene sampler. And I wanted to see what's a better way of getting these gene samples, with the pokey or with catching. So the catcher, of course, it catches everything that grows. These guys are remnants, like it can't fit anymore inside the netherite shulker box. So we can smoosh all of these for a crazy amount of gene samples. But I wanted to see, this one's passive. It does take up a slot inside the beehive, but it is passive. It doesn't hurt the bees. You don't need to squash them. You don't need to do anything. The downside is you don't get that many. And they're going to be like this, weather tolerance rain 1%. So this is only 8% right here. We could get more than 8% by squishing one bee. So let me grab all of the gene samples that the pokey has put out. I got everything over here. And let's go ahead and just put them all from both of the machines. Inside here, the lever is under this plank. It's underneath everything. It's hidden. So we have a lot of pokey genes. All right, I'm gonna let these guys bounce around in here, combining, and we can also grab some bees and start squishing them. And what I was thinking is, I'm not gonna squish all of them. I'm gonna use these guys, because these are all very high rain tolerant metaternal bees. I'm gonna use these guys to replace our power setup outside. Those are all just regular Minecraft bees. So these guys are going to replace our power. So let's grab just a couple of these guys so that the machine can fill up again. It'll start catching the ones that are floating around. Yep. Cool, yeah, it'll start catching these ones that are in here, and we can start squooshing some of them. Boop. Okay, so we have some of these squished bees, and yeah, we refilled again on all of them. Wow, that's crazy. Like, we just took all of these bees out, and I've already picked up all of the other ones that are in here. Cool. And then, yeah, we need to run this through the centrifuge, of course. So put them all up top, and they will trickle down. And yeah, these turn into big chunks of gene samples. The ones we were going for, of course, were right here. We needed the spatial bee. So we have this spatial bee gene sample. And then for the silicone bee, we wanted strong, we wanted normal is fine, very high productivity, metaternal, and rain tolerance. Cool. So we need all of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's already be proactive, because we're going to finish the episode with the sky steel bee. Let's also grab what we need for the sky steel bee. All right, I'll let this setup keep going, because it's still making the babies, and the catcher won't catch them until they turn into an adult. We're full up again. I need to do the replacing our power system with the spatial bees. I'll do that off camera, because that's a lot of redundant work for you guys to watch. Man, it's raining. That's just too bad. Let's grab one egg, and we'll go over to the baby incubator egg, and spatial bee. Cool. And sweet, we got our spatial bee spawn egg. I'm so happy about that. Over here, what I have is I got this goofy setup going on with the charger. Certus quartz into the charger, and it's, thank goodness it's smart enough to not pull it out until it's charged. Let's go ahead and grab some of the charged Certus, and we'll head out under, because it's not raining here. My magnet's off. We need charged Certus, we need skystone, and we need iron. And there we go. We have ourselves even more of this sky steel. Very cool. And this is the exciting part. We need a block of sky steel and our spatial bee. So let's toss that in real quick. Block and spatial bee. And I know I saw it. There we go. We got our sky steel bee, guys. Yes. And we have our honey treats ready. So all we got to do now is give our bee all of the stats it needs. And what I'm thinking is let's go ahead and just do it outside. We have more than enough leads from wandering traders. So let's do this and you. And does it pop out as a child? I think it pops out as a child, huh? Let's give it one treat each. Yep, it still counts. Okay. So we're going to give it one of each of these treats. There we go. One more. And now when we catch it again, let's see. Nope. Sky Steel Bee Adult. Productivity very high. Weather tolerance rain. Behavior metaternal. Endurance strong. Temper passive. I think that's cool. It's at least it's not aggressive, right? And let's do the same thing with the silicone bee that we've made. I'll put you over here. Yum, yum, yum. There you go. Nice. And there we go. We got our Sky Steel bee and our silicone bee, both with really amazing stats.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Smash like to show your appreciation and consider leaving a boom in the comment section below. Also, click on my dude here to subscribe for more Let's Plays. Ooh.